Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the EcoStruxure Machine Expert HVAC. I'm your host, Leandro Mada, and in this video what we're going to see is the menu configuration that we have in the software. So let's go to the presentation. So this feature I think is awesome, okay? Even if it works fantastic on the M171 optimized to create the menus, okay, I think it's a great tool for also for the M172 performance and optimize in order to access data. I think it's very good. We need to take advantage of it. Well, that's my opinion. So basically, in the configuration tab, we should be able to create some kind of menus, okay? And in those menus folders that we have, we can add variables, okay? So when we are connected with the controller, we should be able to easily access and the commissioning side the variables and see it in all of them together in one specific place rather than go and read all the variables. And this is going to be useful when you use, for example, the installer, so you have all the variables in there located, and you can also share the installer to another person that doesn't need to have all the application, just the installer, and access what the things they need to change. Okay, and I have already explained that in another video using the newer feature that we have in order to access to the installer with password, security, and everything that can be found in another video that I have done. So let's go focus onto this part first. So this is very easy. So if we go into configuration part, the configuration, we just need to go to the menus, then we just need to add menu, right click over there, menu, it will add a new menu with this icon. I don't know why it has this icon, I'm not going to discuss it. It has that icon over there. We much better have a folder, yes, but it has that icon over there. So that's the icon for the new menu, and there you just need to, you can change the name to something more clear for us. And then if you, once the menu is created and you just right click, you have the possibility to rename it, move it up and down, delete the menu that you have, or add another menu. So once the menu is added, you can open it, and inside you can add the variables, and the variables can be organized with this up and down button. And if you need to remove, just select and remove. So this is very simple. What we need in order to have this is already define some variables in the status and another ones in the EEPROM. So let's create a few variables in the EEPROM and in the status variable. So I have this project from the previous video. Now if you go to EEPROM, I don't have anything. Okay, so let's start talking motor status. Now let's remove this multiple. So fix motor set point. Oh no, velocity. String size. Okay, let's say that we have 5 motors. And I create these variables. Okay. So now I have my motor hours. No, just thinking aloud. 5. Okay. So I have 5 motors and its identification for working hours. Then if you go to the status, we can go here, X motor, run, forward, and then 5 of this. Okay, it's going to be Boolean, bool, forward, then multiples X motor reverse, and to boolean, yeah, bool, find this. Okay, so I have all this here in one place. Okay, you have the possibility to use read only, okay, or not. This is the EEPROM and the status, so I already defined this variable. So here on the menus, let's just focus on the, I don't forget, so EEPROM and the variables. Create a menu called My Machine. Good. So let's create a menu called My Machine. So right click, add menu, My Machine. Good. Here we could add variables, for example, the hours of all of them, the working hours, or something different. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put all these variables over here. Okay, and have it. So I can have like a sub menus. So I can add here and add object at the menu. So here is going to be motor 1. And in the motor 1, I'm going to add the motor 1 set point. I'm going to add the forward. I'm going to add the reverse, and why not the hours. Okay, and let's do the same for the motor 3. Oh, motor 3. So here I'm going to do the same. Set point, forward 3, reverse 3, and the hours for the number 3. Okay, so we got this. So if you want, we can add another submenu, says hours, and we add the hours for number 3. So we can create like a submenus. And we can create another one, machine, and menu, commands. And we add the commands, all of them for forwards. 4 and 5. Okay, we compile. So you get the idea of this part. So call menu, and then somebody created before to my menu. Okay. We can add subfolders. This is what I said a few minutes ago. So we can add a few folders, add menu, add folders, blah, 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 blah. Create a few folders, otherwise we can add variables to them, otherwise we cannot see it in the commissioning. This is important. If you create submenus and you don't add variables, then you cannot see it on the commissioning, because why are you going to do it? Going to a real PC or simulated and write variable from the menus. So let's do that. So let's connect to the controller now. Yes, I want to download this. Now, commissioning. If you don't do that, you probably need to go here and check for the variables. Okay. In this case, I have a few variables and they're all just together. It's easy. But if you have more than 100, 200 variables, it's going to be a little bit complicated. So if you go here in the commissioning part, my machine, you have the hours, motor 1, motor 3, and you have the hours. Okay, and separate the hours over there because you're already using the subfolder. And the command, you have all of them. And if you want, you can change this through send the command, and you should be able to see that in the software. So we go to the watch. We already know how to change the variables at this point if you've seen this video using the previous ones. So configuration, status, forward 1 through forward 2, 0, and forward 3, 1. Okay, so you can use this. it's much better to organize the data in this way rather than go through all the commissioning and find the variables. Or at least for me, it's much easier for troubleshooting. Okay, so this is done, this is done, this is done. Good. So we have the possibility to export the menus. Okay, I'm going to tell you this, but it's going to be totally useless. So if you go to the configuration, data export, you are able to export the menus, which is fine, but we cannot import it. So, or at least at the moment, we don't have the possibility. Okay, but you are able to configure the variables and export it. We don't have the tool to import it in another project, so it will attach to that specific project. That will be the only thing that I don't like in this part, or at least in this version, the 1.5 that we have at the moment. But we have the possibility to export it. So maybe in the future, we're going to have something. So this is how we can create menus. The important thing is to know how to create menus, how to create subfolders, how to add variables, how to read and write, and organize the data in a much better way. And something I didn't show you, let me just go back. Just go back here. PLC-A. So if we open this, which is the installer, okay, there is the file that you can share with the customer. If we compile this, you should be able to see over here all the variables that you have. So there is no need to share with the customer or with another colleague the complete project. If they need to make a modification, you can send, okay, this is the installer part of the application. You can connect to the controller, make the small adjustment that you need using this, and it is clear for everyone to know where the variables I need to take a look are. Okay, so this is the idea here. And of course, you have the access level that I have already explained in another video. You have it over there. Just take a look through the training part, but you have it. So this is also the idea to have. So now this is it for the menu configuration that we have in the software. It's a great tool. We should use it quite often. I know it takes time now to make that, but it will help you to reduce the time of the commissioning and also for changing data. So this is it for the moment. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.